This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
If they have to cancel a face-to-face meeting, that doesn't necessarily mean that learning stops.
Leaders at the U of I are preparing students and teachers to move classes online. It's about trying to prevent the possible spread of coronavirus. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. There are no confirmed cases in Champaign-Urbana, but the university wants to be ready. Today, the school sent a mass email to students telling them to take all of their study materials home for spring break next week. That's in case they make the decision to move things online while students are gone. WCIA3's Andy Olson is live at the U of I. Now, Andy, there's a lot to figure out over just these next couple of days.
Yeah, Jennifer, that's right. Some students say that today their professors told them that it might be the last time they see them for a while. Right now, the U of I is testing its and planning for each classroom's digital capabilities, but there are a lot of struggles that go into digitizing the classrooms for tens and thousands of students. Several colleges around the country have taken measures to prevent the spread of coronavirus. Harvard, Ohio State, and Cal Berkeley have all digitized classes in some way, trying to minimize face-to-face meetings. Vice Provost Kevin Pitts says the U of I is prepared to do the same if necessary.
Thinking through kind of what the situation is here in Illinois, what the situation is locally, but how it's going to evolve over the next couple of weeks is what we're really trying to do.
Not all classes are going to be able to be held online, though. There are several hands-on laboratory classes the university says won't work well digitally. For the ones that could be done on computers, though, the next hurdle is making sure everyone has access to them.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of kids that don't have the ability to, especially if they can't, freshmen, for example, if they can't live in the dorms and then they can't go home, they don't have a laptop, there's just a lot of special cases as to where students wouldn't be able to do school online. So the university would definitely have to do a lot to accommodate those kids.
U of I says they are already working with students who may be affected. Whatever they decide, the school wants to make sure it's in the best interest of the students, faculty, and community.
But I think one of the things that's changed even over the last week to 10 days is folks are beginning to realize that this is not probably going to magically clear up in 10 to 14 days, that we need to think out 2 and 3 months about. And the further ahead we can plan, the better it is for people to make contingency strategies and things like that.
The school is also monitoring upcoming sporting events. They say the possibility of canceling them or playing them in closed stadiums is pretty far down the line. The athletic department says they're operating normally as of now, but are prepared if that changes. Live in Champaign, Andy Olson, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Andy, thank you so much, and let us know when the U of I decides what to do about those classes. Now, there are already some U of I students who are taking classes online. Several recalled from study abroad trips in Italy and South Korea are in a voluntary quarantine. About 170 total were brought back last week. The school says if their international university lets them, some are continuing class over a computer.